How you going? This is Hendrik, and I'm saying to you, welcome to the cool kick-butt dude that's me. Oh, what are you trying to say? Actually, the videos, I'm not sure. Every time I come here, I always lose things, don't I? But anyway, I thought what I'll do today is I've actually got a couple of YouTube videos there, and I decided each week I actually would put a couple of really good YouTube videos on my welcome to the cool kick-butt dude. So that I'll make a few comments about some research that I've come across over the last week or so, and then I'll have put a couple of YouTube videos that I think are really good. And I thought that would sort out the problem of me putting music on and find that I'm sort of going to disobey copyright. But let me just put this on. Just 2 seconds. Oh, come in. Have a look. Here we go. Here we go. Nearly there. See, but what I can't do, of course, is I'm stuck, because YouTube is very good, and if I put a song on that has, even in my video, that has copyright, they actually flag it. They're very quick and very good. Now, there's a couple of videos on my website that you can look at, and you'll notice that the videos go for about 3 or 4 minutes, and that's all that's going to happen. So listen to what I have to say. I'll do some research each week, and I'll put that bit of research on the videos. It'll only take a couple of minutes to have a look. And the last 2 videos below, you'll actually see there's a bit of research stuff there now. The thing I actually want to talk about today is really pre-recorded programs. The big problem with the community radio is the fact that they're running, if you like, on a very tight ship money-wise, and they're depending on volunteers. They don't get paid, so really there's a lot of problems in community radio for that very reason, that so much of it is depending on volunteers. Now with volunteers, of course, volunteers usually put as little time as possible on a program. I notice around here in Deepwater here, with the 2CBD online, well not online, but the 2CBD radio station, I know that some of the programs really are put on without any real thought. And it's a pity, isn't it? With my work, of course, I find that these videos and the amount of work I have to do is quite substantial before I put a program up. So let's think about pre-recorded programs. Now, many years ago in the Sydney station, one station, a commercial one, actually experimented with pre-recorded stuff, and I suppose they did it because of conflicting programs for people, and they tried it, right? So they pre-recorded. Well, what do you reckon happened? Their ratings just completely collapsed, and so they stopped it. And I don't know whether you realise it, that I'm exactly that. I do website work, I go to businesses all the time, I'm always clicking on the radio to see what's on, and as soon as I suspect that a community station or another station is putting pre-recorded stuff, like their songs and that sort of stuff, I move straight away to another station. And I think that's what's happened with other people. I think even here in Deepwater I hear a story where it's a funny little thing you hear, isn't it? But I suppose the comment was made, but the trouble is it's pre-recorded. So you can't really connect with the presenter at all, and that's the problem, isn't it? You need to be able to You have to have that feeling that when you listen to a program, that that person is actually there. And if you want to ring up, you can talk to them. But that may not be the case in a lot of community stations, and I know that here on 2CBD it's the same. If they haven't got anybody, they put CDs on, and some of the presenters, of course, are taking a shortcut and they're not being live with their programs, which is a pity. But that's all I want to put there today. I think it's very, very important that people who are presenters, that they basically are live. They are alive, they're real, so that when people are listening, they know that whoever's talking is actually there. Actually, I once heard a person at a radio say that it doesn't really matter whether it's pre-recorded or not. And I think that person really spoke in ignorance, who really hasn't read or hasn't done research or doesn't really know how to run a station. Because I've got no hesitation in saying that in your station or radio station, you need to have stars. You need people who are community minded. You need people who go to groups, who get to know people. You need to have a star. If that guy's a star, people will then listen to that person. You probably don't believe it. I bet you don't believe it. But that's true. Pre-recorded programs are pure rot. And it's a very, very, very poor way to run your program. Anyway, I will see you next time. Do you like what I'm going to say? This is a great welcome from the cool kick butt dude. Anyway, I'll see you next time.